So I don't normally talk about spoilers when it comes to Dragon Ball Super, but this is something I really wanted to talk about because I was made aware very recently, actually, less than like an hour ago, that we're going to be getting a Frieza episode very soon. Now, before I go any further, okay, if you don't want me to spoil you for the upcoming episode of Dragon Ball Super, please stop this video. I don't want to spoil you. I don't want to be the person to spoil you. I'm probably just going to have the title as an upcoming Frieza episode. That's it. I don't want to give details out for anything else. So, if you don't want to be spoiled, I recommend you to not continue watching this video. So, I think it's episode 108 of Dragon Ball Super that is going to be a Frieza-focused episode, which I am really looking forward to. Because if there's one thing that I've been really wanting to have since the Tournament of Power began, was having a Frieza episode. Because, I mean, Toei went as far as to add Frieza back into the series. Resurrect him, give him an amazing moment of resisting God Ki, and then fighting Goku and all that. There's just so much there. All of this hype and build-up, and we barely seen Frieza whatsoever in the Tournament of Power. So, I was thinking, like, it's just a matter of time until Frieza finally has his own episode. And it does seem like we're finally actually getting that in the upcoming weeks. So, there was a brief little article stated that there will be a Frieza episode where Frieza is going to be sitting back and watching Gohan fight. And Gohan's in a pickle, like, he's getting wrecked and all that, and you have it to where Frieza's just sitting there back smirking and just laughing and all that, and it makes a little bit of sense. I mean, when you think about Frieza as a person, he's heinous. I mean, he doesn't care about his universe at all. He only cares about himself. That's all he cares about. He does not care about anyone at all, but it's not even just that. It's not even the fact that he doesn't care about anyone. It's the fact that he really does not like anyone in our actual team of Universe 7. I mean, we know for a fact he doesn't like Goku. We know for a fact he doesn't really like Vegeta, Piccolo, any of them, but he probably does not like Gohan as well. When you think about it, remember the history between Gohan and Frieza back in the Namek Saga. You had to where Gohan, before Goku ever arrived, Gohan was fighting Frieza. Didn't really die. Let's also factor in the segment to when Gohan was there when Goku transformed. When Goku transformed for the first time, went Super Saiyan, he was carrying Piccolo off, and Frieza was about to shoot him out of the sky. And remember, Goku stopped him. And Frieza was probably really angry because he couldn't take him down at all. He just could not put this man down and then laugh in Goku's face. Then, to go even further than that, when Goku was kind of out of commission for a bit in the Namek Saga, you had it to where Gohan was actually stalling Frieza, and Frieza was joking around fighting him, and then eventually Goku popped back up again. So, as we know, Frieza has fought Gohan. And then in the recent Resurrection of Frieza arc, we know he also fought Gohan. So there's just a lot of history between these two characters, and also we gotta factor in that Gohan is Goku's son, so Frieza automatically does not like Gohan just because of that reason alone. And also, he's a Saiyan too, and we know how Frieza is when it comes to people being a Saiyan. So, with that being said, Frieza's sitting back and watching Gohan fight, and having a lot of trouble, and not caring, and then smirking. It's totally Frieza. It's definitely Frieza. However, many are quick to probably state that Frieza is betraying his team. I do believe Frieza is going to eventually become like maybe the in-game baddie of this arc. I do believe that will happen. I truly do. It's common sense. It's common sense. However, I do not think that that automatically means that he has turned against the team, because it's just Frieza as a character, just to sit there and watch. I believe, at the end of the day, Frieza knows that regardless of how he feels about everyone, his best chance of survival most likely is being with his team. If he does want to survive and not be destroyed, then he's definitely going to work with his team, or at the very least, he's wanting to win, even if it means that he's the last one standing. And like I've said many times, I would love it if Frieza was the last one standing in the Tournament of Power, the ultimate villain, the greatest villain of Dragon Ball that we all seen, that everybody just fangasms for. What if he was the sole reason why the universe didn't get erased? That is what many of us would probably love to see, if Frieza was the one to hold everybody's fate in his hands, and that would be so cool, if Frieza was the last one standing. So I don't think Frieza will actually like that if, you know, everybody got wiped out, because he knows what will happen when they're all wiped out. They just instantly get erased. He's personally seen it, so he does not probably want to have that done at all. So he's probably going to help out Gohan, probably towards the end of the episode after Gohan gets, completely wrecked. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. These are some brief little spoilers to the upcoming episode of Dragon Ball Super episode 108. I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.